This is ABC 15 News.
A full-page ad in a national newspaper blasting hometown airline US Airways. The pilots claim they're forced to fly unsafe planes. Thanks for choosing us. I'm Katie Rammel.
And I'm Steve Irvin. The safety concerns come from the pilots union. But as ABC 15's Tim Vetcher reports, US Airways says it's not true.
The U.S. Airways Pilots Union alleges a captain with 30 years' experience recently refused to fly a plane she claims had electrical problems. The union contends in response, U.S. Airways security escorted her out of the airport and threatened to arrest her crew.
It was the right decision. The airplane was not safe to fly, and yet we have a culture here that tried to reprimand her, tried to force her to fly the airplane and intimidate her. She stood her ground, and that's the right thing to do.
The union highlighted the incident in a full-page ad in USA Today. Captain James Ray tells me this scenario has become commonplace at U.S. Airways, where management in Tempe routinely second-guesses the safety judgment of its pilots.
It seems that at U.S. Airways, that while they say safety is their number one concern, and I hope that it is, sometimes it appears that economics and on-time performance supersede that.
U.S. Airways wasted little time to respond. The airline issued this letter to employees saying, quote, the union's claims are outlandish, false, and a disservice to the 32,000 hardworking employees of U.S. Airways. Several passengers we spoke with at Sky Harbor sided with the airline.
I don't think they'd send us in the air if it wasn't safe.
Wonder where they are in their contract.
Still negotiating.
Still negotiating. So is this part of that?
But other passengers had real concerns over the union's allegations, some telling us they believe the pilots, not the airline.
I believe it. I think a lot of times you do things, in the name of business and to keep business running as usual. So a lot of times I could see that happening.
I definitely won't be flying U.S. Airways again.
To read the U.S. Airways letter in its entirety, as well as more of what the pilots are alleging in this advertisement, log on to the top stories section of our website, abc15.com. At Sky Harbor, Tim Vetcher, ABC 15 News.